Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. That was well done. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay?
We set out to build the premier golf gameplay experience, and with the introduction of Pure Strike and other great gameplay features, we're just getting started.
Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. That's what we're looking for. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, you'll hook it, and if it's too slow, you'll slice it. Let's try to get perfect timing on this next swing. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Good job on that one. Congratulations, you got the basics down. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. Backswing meter at the bottom. Good job, that's what we're looking for. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker. That's the stuff. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Not quite. Let's try that one again. Well, not quite. Let's try that again. Not quite. Let's try that again. that should probably be tried again. Well done on that lesson. And with that, you are ready to putt. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. Nice work. Now it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Well, you've got the hang of this one. And now that you... Hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. Well, you've got that one down. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin. And then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. We'll chalk that one up as a success. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's try that again. How about we try that again? Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. This would be a great up and down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
On a nice line.
Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
This hole is a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Going with the hybrid.
Yeah, this is lovely.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
On to the green now. This for the bogey, looking at double bogey right between the eyes.
The old hammer hands putt. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Nice line. That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
That will drive you bats.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Looking really good. No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently at 7 over par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the fourth. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. And here we are with their fourth. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Yep, well holed for bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Well, that was a strange one. Didn't see that happening. Setting up in some very deep rough. Nothing sweeter than a draw like that.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Yeah, you'll take that. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
This one may come up just a tad short here. Playing their 4th shot. This is their 5th shot. Not bad. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Like the look of this one. Oh, so close. And that putt will end up short.
Downhill putt. And sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
And this one's for quadruple bogey. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Second shot here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Never up, never in, as they say, Rich.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 12 feet to the cup coming up. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Attaboy, good shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ooh, right by the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. Just not enough gas.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. All right, a big day today. The cut will be made, and this player isn't guaranteed of their spot through the first 36 holes.
Luke, right now they're so far below the cut line, it's going to take a miracle for them to stick around.
I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Going with the 5-iron here. That got a little out of control, I think.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Time now for the 4th shot. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Oh, just missed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Ah, yes, the gentle fade, the butter cut, if you will.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Didn't quite have the right stuff there. An opportunity to make their par. That was a gallant attempt. And this one will be for bogey. Oh, so close. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. And here we are with the third shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This lie's not great. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Going with the 8-iron here. Should find the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. 13 feet to the hole. Was that a bit of a miss strike?
I think he gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Oh, just missed that one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to face a par 4 now.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Going with the 5-wood. Nicely done. Lining up the birdie putt here. It was on a good line. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's a good-looking shot there. From around 120 yards here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Super shot that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup, looking for another birdie here.
That's disappointing.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Yeah, that one will play. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. And here we are with their fourth. Playing their fifth shot. "14 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That will work. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with a 3-wood here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Time for the fifth shot. Putting for bogey. Ouch, that hurts. 4 feet to the cup. That's frustrating. This putt coming up. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.